Good morning, America. Oh, actually, it's evening. Good evening, America. Happy Monday. This will be the third episode of my moto video blog, chapter 3. I stopped making them a while back because, according to YouTube analytics, all 5 of you people out there have watched my videos. So I'm like, for 5 people, is it really worth uploading? But I've gotten some requests. Shout out to my cousin Samuel, my bum squad teammate Fee, and the newlywed groom, Gregory Dogan. Congratulations again. Beautiful wedding, beautiful bride, beautiful time. They specifically asked, where's the next video? So I guess I'm making this one for them. Today's episode is titled Men Are Trash, and it's something that's self-evident and something that everyone should already know, and it's quite obvious. We've seen it happen with the Supreme Court nomination where men are just trash, like ill. So what does it mean, men are trash? When I went to Boston, I visited my cousin. He was like, Jeff, why are you so angry? You're always posting men are trash and smash the patriarchy. And he wasn't sure what I meant by it. Was I mocking them? Was I being serious? What are my true thoughts on men are trash? So I guess I'll use this commute to kind of clarify that. I guess it's kind of a parody for me. I guess kind of I just feel like the fake news media has had an agenda to, I guess, divide us. And whether it's on the news or news articles, I always feel like there's always, oh, that's a sick ass car, nice vet. Always ways to kind of divide us, whether it's the West versus the scary Muslim terrorists, or whether it's the conservatives versus the gays, or whether it's the men versus the women, whether it's the blacks versus the KKK, racist police. And I just feel like there's a dividing force that's trying to polarize us, because you divide and conquer, and when you have people divided against each other, it kind of keeps people from looking up, right? You only look down and next to each other. You don't really look up. And I just feel like it's a way of maintaining control in society. And I guess for me, when I first saw men are trash in a hashtag, the woman that posted it, she seriously meant it. And I just found it so absurd. Yeah, there's shitty men out there. There's tons of shitty men out there, actually. But it doesn't necessarily mean men are trash, right? Well, yes, there's some shitty racist cops out there, but that doesn't mean all police officers are racist, white nationalists looking out to have open season and, kill minorities. So I kind of pushed back against the whole men are trash thing. It's no, men aren't trash. But if you say it that way, you become complicit and you're part of the problem, right? And you're the asshole. So I said, okay, well, let me put on a hat of a social justice warrior and kind of, I guess, show people how stupid it sounds when I satirically kind of amplify it up a notch. And I guess kind of, you know, just kind of do that. So, no, I don't believe men are trash. I believe men are, for the most part in history, were well-intended. Yes, there will always be shitty men, but I guess the two sayings go hand in hand. Smash the patriarchy and men are trash. And I guess this new wave of feminism, like I just don't understand, where it's kind of the subversion to upend what the patriarchy has created. And yes, the patriarchy has its shitty parts of it, where, you know, there wasn't always equality, and I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but I don't necessarily feel the answer is to upend all of that. And I don't know. It's a really beautiful evening. Sunrise. I'm gonna go try out Uncle Julio's in Colombia because I'm fat. See how the Mexican food is, but I don't know, like, I just reject this notion that if you're not with us, you're against us, and like, you have to be this like extreme liberal feminist ally, or if you're not that, like, you're complicit and you're part of the problem. And so with that, like, first off, I think feminism is bullshit that women are equal to men. Like, it's clearly not true. I mean, I feel anyone that actually takes the time to think about the differences between man and woman should be, to me, is almost self-evident, and it's true that, you know, women are better than men. Like, men tend to be violent. Men are just, you know, they have a lot of negative qualities, where I guess women too, but, you know, man cannot create children. Men aren't as nurturing, and although we're stronger, from my observations, men are definitely not as smart when it comes to emotional intelligence or being nurturing or playing the game. They're way more crafty and savvy and manipulative. But I believe, you know, women, as you know, also the children and the elderly, you know, women are subsets of community that should be cherished and protected. And I just feel this forced equality thing, where we reject all notions of any differences, it kind of does away with that, where, you know, women are special. And so no, I don't actually believe in smashing the patriarchy. Although there's some merits and some truths to it. I do understand there's a lot of patriarchal things that suck in the world, but I believe overall that, you know, patriarchy is love. And it sounds weird, but I just take it back to the first caveman, who, when men were going around and beating each other up and trying to get the most women and most resources, and, like, imagine just animals in the wild, like the strongest or the most craftiest or whatever most advantage they had were the ones that procreated and had the resources to the women, and, you know, kind of shut out the other males. But, you know, it was no way to live, because there was constant chaos, backstabbing, murder, You know, because, you know, it's a biological drive to find a mate, and I guess create offspring and procreate and to continue on the genes. So I feel somewhere down the line, well, there's probably someone a little bit smarter that said, hey, instead of all of us trying to get for the top spot with all the women and killing each other for it, like let's set up a system where each guy gets one girl, and from that is monogamy and, you know, the single family unit, and from that, you know, every male gains a reason to I guess better themselves and to succeed, to provide for their family, and I believe from that civilizations were able to form. And so in that sense, like, I feel patriarchy is rooted in love, where a man wanted to take care of his woman and take care of his kids. And I sincerely believe a lot of things that brought us to this point in society is resultant of patriarchy. And you can disagree all you want, but please name one civilization that didn't have patriarchy. And you can't see it. You can't. There really isn't any. And so you can pretty much equate patriarchy with civilization. And to upturn everything we have because of feelings, I just feel it's asinine. What are these cars gonna do? So that's also how I kind of view the whole conservatives, liberals dichotomy. A lot of people that I see on my Facebook, they equate, you know, the liberals, Democrats as the good guys, and Republicans, conservatives as the evil old white male bad guys. And I don't necessarily see it that black and white either. The way I see it is the conservatives and liberals are two sides of the same coin in terms of preserving and adapting and bettering society. Because on one hand, if society doesn't change at all, whether it's from the environment or whether it's from morality or whatever the case, like, we would still be backwards, stoning adulterers and stoning the gays. And in 2018 we realized, hey, like, if someone commits adultery, we don't necessarily have to kill them. Or if someone's homosexual, we don't have to kill them, and it's okay. So, you know, liberalism is necessary in order to adapt to science, to changes in culture, changes in society. But on the flip side, there's conservatism, and that's kind of like, hey, we have a set of morals and ideas that got us this far and brought us to this point. There's got to be something worthwhile in it that's worth preserving. So I view conservatism as kind of a check to liberalism, so that society doesn't change too fast. And because when society changes too fast, you also lose your, I guess, the stability, and I guess it's kind of like DNA, right? Like, you need mutations in order to improve, but at the same time, if you mutate too fast, like, that's no good either. So it's kind of like a balance. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe, you know, all my high school friends on Facebook are right, and if you vote Republican, you're evil, and you're complicit and you're a bad person, but no, I don't necessarily view it that way. I think it's possible that you can have beliefs from each side, and you don't necessarily need to co-sign on every idea just because you're one or the other. So yeah, I'm rambling, but I hope this kind of explains why men are trash and what that means. Till next time, I'm gonna try get some Mexican food. Next episode will be Hoe is Life, which is a whole nother topic. But later.